I've always had the equipment necessary to do my job, but having access to, an extra artificial leg or having a few spare training snowboards is sort of a luxury that sometimes is hard to afford, and you really have to use your resources wisely. If you can only pick out one toy at the toy store, you got to make sure you pick the toy wisely. So to get a little bit of extra support from the CPC with some equipment, I had an artificial leg built this year, and it's really cool because what we were doing before is we were taking my walking leg, putting shims and duct tape and different, whatever we could to be in a snowboard stance. And then what my prosthetist did was they actually made a full leg in that snowboard stance. So to walk in it is pretty much impossible, but when I stand on my snowboard, I'm standing with my ankle and my knee bent on that side, ready to go. So that was really cool. And like I said before, it's about having the resources to be able to get that stuff. If I can only get one snowboard a year, do we really have to make that snowboard count? Versus if I can train on 3 and figure out which one works best for me, then we're performing at the optimal state, I guess.
I think that sometimes the funding just isn't there, or it can be very daunting. The $80,000 leg, that's tough for a lot of people to come up with.
The older types you could really make yourself because it was just it was a hockey shaft and a sledge hockey blade insert, and so those weren't very expensive at all, but they're heavy and they're kind of a pain to really make yourself. Where the one-piece sticks, they're expensive. I think they're about $300 a set, but they're way lighter. I feel like my stamina is a lot better when I use them just because they're lighter and I don't waste as much energy. I can shoot harder, and then you take that and you multiply that over the whole team, and everybody's a little bit faster, a little more energy at the end of the game, and I think it's made a big difference for us.